ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dash of Color, a new podcast coming to you live from two different locations. Hosted by yours truly, Kid Icarus, alongside my beautiful, beautiful co-host, Gabba.
What's going on, Dashers?
This is a new podcast that we're starting, and it's basically going to be discussing anything in the art world. Any and everything that is considered art will be discussed on this podcast. But remember, our number one motto on this podcast is art is subjective. You like what you like, don't like what you don't like. There is no debating about it. There is no hurt feelings out there. If you can't understand that art is subjective, this is not the podcast for you. Now, I'm going to direct you to my co-host. He's got a couple things to tell you people before I keep going. Go ahead, Gabagoo.
What's going on, Dashers? Gabagoo here. So, Dash of Color. This is our take on anything that's art related, film related, music related. We give our little dash of color, our opinions on it. And in the comments, we would like for you to do the same. If you got an opinion on something on what we're discussing, like, subscribe, drop a comment.
There we go. See, it had to be him to do that because I'm not the like, subscribe, drop a comment guy yet. I'm kind of like, here when you hear it. I don't give a fuck if you like it. But with that being said, I'm glad he did it. Thank you, Gabagoo.
You're welcome.
All right. So the intentions behind this podcast is to just discuss any and everything art that we like, that we have interest in. So we'll give our takes on album reviews that we like. I might like something that that Gabagoo might not like. It's just the way this podcast is going to go. We're not going to purposely go out our way to, review a Chris Stapleton album just randomly because it's the popular thing to do. Review a Drake album just because it's the popular thing to do. If it's on our radar, we want to hear it. If we like it, if we don't, it will be discussed. But we are not a payola. We don't get paid by record labels to review jack diddly squats. So, with that being said, there's a movie I might like. We're going to discuss it. Same thing goes for Gabagoo. If we saw something in the art museum, we're going to discuss it. If we are designing something at the moment and we are brainstorming off of each other, we are going to discuss it. Other than that, stick to the motto and you will fully understand what this podcast is about. Art is subjective. So, Gabagoo, man, how's your week going, man?
Man, I had a great weekend, man. Having a great week so far. Getting a few things accomplished. I got a couple projects that I'm trying to work on. One being the sign that's going to be posted right back here.
Okay.
Done by yours truly. I had to listen to a very, very interesting album this week. It has been my soundtrack of the week.
What is the soundtrack of the week? Ladies and gentlemen, for those that do not know, when we talk about the soundtracks to the week, it is what we're listening to at the moment. Could be old, could be new, whatever the case may be. Understand when you hear soundtrack to your week, it's whatever you are listening to at the moment. So, Gabagoo, please tell us what's your soundtrack.
Man, I've been bopping that Britney Spears lately. No, I'm just kidding. Baby Keem. Baby Keem.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My hands get a little... My bad.
Baby Keem Casino. Baby Keem Casino. Man, 36-minute album. About 11 songs?
Easy listen. 36 minutes, easy listen.
I actually listened to that album, I think, for about 4 days straight. Just, I don't know, man. He did his thing. He was in his bag. I loved just about everything that he did. Production, lyrics, even the album cover, like, relates to, you know, the struggles and the things that he's been going through. Like on that album cover, him and his as a younger self, and
Mm,
just to look at his eyes, you know, just you can see like a certain kind of sadness
okay.
in in the album cover. And then when he discusses things in the album, like such as his grandma passing, and the name of the album is Casino, and he's basically saying how no one cared to see him for what he was really worth. He bet on himself,
Yeah.
and he hit big. He hit big. Man, but it was a very, very good listen, very good listen. Definitely added to the rotation in my playlist. It was one song that I felt like didn't fit the album. He maybe should have left that one out. Still a good song. I believe that was the Dramatic Girl one. Had a different sound, different tone to the
Super
album.
different.
Yeah.
The only song that seems a little more like
Mm.
90s like rock pop.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds like something that would be in like a rom-com or something, like a little movie. Or but overall, man, I have no real complaints about the album, man. Like
Okay.
he did it. He did a really, really good job.
Okay.
I would even say with just those 11 songs, that 36 minutes, a lot better than the Fallout album with
Oh,
J.
I'm
Cole.
sorry. Oh wait, I didn't. My bad. My headphones, they messing up. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta see it. Gotta see it.
You said what now?
2 disc versus 11 songs. The 11 songs carried way more weight, smashed down on the J. Cole album. I don't know, man. I just felt it more. I just felt it more. And I'm a J. Cole fan. Like I like J. Cole. There's no diss against him or anything, but that Baby Keem album,
This is
hands
T, by
down.
the way.
Hands down was the better album with just those. He didn't do too much. He gave us just enough. Maybe there'll be a deluxe album that might drop sometime soon. He might have a couple extra songs in there, but
I don't think
no,
so.
no. Mm,
I, I don't know. From what I've seen from his first album, from what I've seen from the GNX album from Kendrick,
mm,
the way PG Lang moves. PG Lang is Kendrick Lamar's label that he started after his contract was up with Top Dog, and I see that they don't play those type of streaming games where it's like we're gonna put out deluxe now. We're gonna like they
yeah.
don't do that. It's like this is the final product of how we intended it. Hear it, and there's nothing else coming after that unless they have an actual full length project. But I
Project.
don't see a deluxe coming out simply because I didn't see that from Melodic Blue, Baby
Mm,
Keem's last project.
mhm.
Um, and I didn't see that from GNX. So far, those are the only ones that I know of that have come off of PG Lang as a record label. So
Yeah.
they more focus on the project itself, obviously, but they focus a lot on visuals too. So if you've
Mm,
noticed, I don't know if you saw it before the Baby Keem album officially was available to
documentary.
huh?
The documentary.
No, he kind of put out like it wasn't like an album release party, but it was
Mm,
like if it was him on stage and
mm,
it was very like cinematic.
okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
on
seen
YouTube.
that one.
It's on his YouTube page. He
Mm,
released like almost like this is him showing off the album a little bit, almost like an album release, but it was done like in a cinematic way. So instead of like you seeing like somebody's cheap cell phone footage,
mm,
like I don't know if you remember like when Kanye was doing like the album listening parties for Vultures with Ty Dolla
yeah.
Sign. All it
Mm,
was people recording him off the camera
the
phones and
phone.
posting
Yeah.
it on social media.
Right.
Baby Keem had a cameraman and a whole like process and production to him jumping on stage and performing and giving you like previews to the song. So yeah, so this PG Lang moves very much. The cinematography and the visuals have to go hand in hand with the
Mm,
music. Has to.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm glad you liked it though.
Man,
Hey.
I loved it, man. I loved it. Lot of replay value. A lot of replay value.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I think the casino song, that beat, like the drums throughout the entire album,
Yeah.
This banging, smashing. Loved it. I love the way he opened up the album. Very touching. I think that was the best way to open up the album. And then the casino right after that. Loved it. I am
Okay.
not a lyricist. The
Love that
man is
song.
the man is a chameleon. He's a chameleon. I
Love
swear, Andre,
that
I
song.
swear, Andre 3000 was featured on that.
I'm glad he wasn't.
It's just the way that he rapped the lyrics and everything, the tone of voice that he used. He had a you remember that Section 80 from Kendrick Lamar?
Yes.
He had a lot of that deep voice, poetic, lyricism to it and everything. He threw all of that in one track, and it's like, bro, like, what were you on?
So I'm gonna give you, for now, the album is fairly new, but I'll give
Mm,
you my go-tos for now. I'll give you my go-tos. So you already mentioned I'm Not a Lyricist. I love that song,
mhm,
obviously.
mhm.
Um, so I'll give you my go-to on what I like listening from this album so far, which I like the whole album to be honest with you. But as far as like my go-tos, like I want to go check out you know, like I want to play certain songs when I'm working out and shit like that.
Yeah.
So obviously, right off the rip, before I pull this up, the joint with him and Too Short.
Oh, too much sex appeal. Yeah, that.
Gotta play that shit.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I gotta play that shit while I
Mhm,
work out. So I'm gonna tell you right
mhm,
off the rip. Casino, the song.
mhm.
I'm talking about from a standpoint of like me working out, right? My go-tos,
Yeah.
my exact go-tos will probably be Casino,
Mhm,
Sex Appeal with Too Short.
mhm.
I really like Highway 95 for a warm-up song, bro.
Yeah, that's a
If
good
I'm gonna warm
vibe.
up on the rower,
Mhm,
I like Highway 95. So basically these days, man, if I'm working out or if I'm going for a hike, whatever the case may be, there's certain songs that kind of like get me in that mode, right?
yeah.
Kind of flows hand in hand with the activity. So because one of the last things I did, I've heard the album like 3 times. And one of the times I heard the album, I was shoveling snow.
Mm,
The other time I heard the album, I was working out. So my go-tos for the album, I really like Circus Circus Freestyle too.
Circus, Circus, yeah,
I
that was a
really
nice
like
one.
that song. I like Dramatic Girl, but I can't really play that when I'm working out. A
Mhm.
little too spunky for me.
Maybe
But
maybe for a run, a nice run across the city,
yeah, if I got
so
booty shorts on and some tits, like
Hey, yo.
I can't run the Dramatic Girl.
It's your mission,
Yeah, no, sorry. No, no. Hey, stop that shit right there. So, yeah, so I love the album as a whole. My go-tos though, my favorites, obviously. It's never fair. I'm biased. You put Too Short on a song,
Mm,
it wins for me every time. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I remember when Kid Cudi put Too Short on a song, and it was like my favorite song on the album.
Mm,
Not to say that I'm the biggest Too Short fan. It's just Too
yeah.
Short just as a feature. He don't
It,
miss, man. He don't miss.
mhm,
But yeah, so Circus Freestyle, Sex Appeal, Highway 95, I'm Not a Lyricist, and Casino. I like those are my go-tos that I like going back to, like repeating a couple times. I like those.
yeah.
So yeah, you definitely that's definitely a good freaking project, man. Man, Melodic Blue. Do you remember listening to Melodic Blue?
I don't remember it as much as I will remember this album, but yeah, I listened to it.
Okay, so Melodic Blue was a good it was very experimental. He played around with a lot of
Mhm,
different sounds. Like everybody knows everybody knows that he had won a Grammy off that first album. I don't know if you knew that.
mhm.
He won a Grammy off of I want to say the one with Kendrick Lamar. They won a Grammy off of that. The
Okay.
Family Ties.
Yeah.
But my favorite song on that album is Issues.
Mhm,
Two different sounds completely. Opposite.
I've been ducking my friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those two songs are on the complete opposite, spectrum. Complete.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But in the album, he's definitely trying to he's trying to craft something in that Blue Melodic album.
Mm-hmm.
Casino, I think he found exactly what the hell he was trying to craft in Melodic Blue and perfected it right here. I thought Casino's a very, very impressive project. I love that album.
Yeah.
Impressive project. And yes, sorry to say, we're gonna have to do it. Sorry to say, man. Um the
Go
J.
for it,
Cole.
man. Just say it. Just
All
say it.
right, fuck it, fuck it. You know what?
Just say it.
You know what, goddamn it. You know what?
We ain't sugarcoating shit around here.
You know what, goddamn it. Hold on. You know what? I got an announcement, okay? When the project is good, right? You following me?
I'm following.
When the project is good,
Mm-hmm.
all you need to attach to it is visuals. What I mean by visuals, we're only going to see him perform. Baby Keem, we're going to see him perform, and we're going to see the video that I told you he put out for the album, promoting the album.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
You brought up the J. Cole project. It's a double disc album. If it's that good, it'll speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
But he's doing a lot of performative stuff, going around showing you the clips of him driving around in a Honda Accord, selling it out of his trunk, and it's like, I feel like it's a little bit more performative. When if the project was that good, he didn't have to do that with Forest Hill Drive.
Right.
He didn't have to do that with Born Sinner. He didn't have to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like at this point, he's trying his hardest to be performative in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's talking about like the project's underwhelming. Like, me personally, the project's underwhelming to me. I could be wrong because I'm not the biggest J. Cole fan, but with all the hype that came behind it for a couple of years, it was underwhelming. And then to top it all off, I swear to God, it's all over my damn YouTube feed. Every other day, it's a new video, not a music video, not nothing. It's a video of him driving in a Honda Accord and selling CDs out the trunk like he bruh man. No, Hustle Man. My bad. Tracy Morgan. Hustle Man. Like he Hustle Man. What's happening, Chief? Like that's all he's missing.
Got this double disc album for you.
Pull up to a fucking mall or wherever the fuck he's stopping, and just pop out with "What's happening, Chief?" Like, bro, it's so performative at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, if the project was that good, we'd be less focused on you selling CDs out the trunk of your car. That's literally what all the latest videos you see promoting of him and all that. It's him selling CDs out the trunk of his car.
Okay.
It's not him performing this shit live and engaging with your crowd. And no, it's literally, oh, I'm gonna hop out. You're gonna take pictures with me. I'm gonna sign your CD. To me, I could be wrong, but refer to the motto: art is subjective.
Art is subjective.
The way he is doing his art right now, I feel like it's more like a spectacle to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of just letting the art speak for itself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give us dope ass visuals. Give us all this stuff. Like all we're literally seeing is you and this. Bro, there's a video of him going to the auto part, the damn shop, to a damn shop because the car broke down.
Now, we know you got enough money to be driving around to something else. Is he trying to show that he's still remaining humble or like, you know, like what is it?
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm showing my age here. I don't give a fuck if you take your car to go get fixed. Like, I don't care. Like, what are we doing here? But once again, art is subjective. I rock with this Casino project because all we're getting is the art.
Right.
All we're getting is when I see clips of Baby Keem, it's for the album itself, him performing music, putting it out there to the world, not him driving around a
On his
fucking
bike.
Pinto with his cousin in the damn passenger seat selling CDs, like,
Mm,
you know. Because
yeah.
imagine if Baby Keem drove around with Kendrick in the passenger seat selling CDs out of a car. That'd be a spectacle, and we'll be
Mm,
more focused on Kendrick or more
right.
focused on this little dance that they're doing, as opposed to, is the project even that good?
Right.
But like I said, Casino. I'm gonna take it away from J. Cole. Casino, great project. There was
Yeah.
two projects that came out recently that I really gravitated towards. I gravitated towards Casino from Baby Keem, and I really, really love Spiral Staircases from Larry June and
And
Currency.
Currency. Yeah, I
It's
took a
fully
listen to that one as well, but I got overwhelmed with the well, I wouldn't say overwhelmed. I got addicted to the Casino album.
yeah.
I listened to the Spiraling Staircase. I listened to it. I gave it one listen. It was a couple good songs on there, but I want to run it back, after I'm kind of a little bit moving on from the Casino album, but right now the Baby Keem has my attention.
Yeah. The album, I mean, what they say in boxing? Styles make fights.
Yeah, okay.
It's the same thing with music.
Mm,
The style of the music kind of gravitates towards your mood.
right, yeah.
At least that's how I operate. Everybody's different. For the Larry June and Currency album, fully produced by Alchemist, it's only 7 tracks, 23 minutes.
Mm,
But it's that laid back. It's a project produced by Alchemist, so you're gonna have a very laid back, and you're gonna focus more on the instrumentation in the background of the beat, as opposed
mm,
to like a heavy knock, a 808 or whatever, heavy
right.
drums. Like, you're gonna focus more on the instrumentation, the soul sample flips that he likes to do. And then I'm a big Larry June fan, you know that.
Mhm.
I've I've rocked with Currency since I think I was in high school.
I was gonna say high school days.
Yeah, when he had a low boy,
Yeah.
like, and he was signed to I think he was Young Money's
Cash
original
Money,
artist.
Cash Money, Young Money. Yeah.
Yeah, he was Young Money's original artist, like original.
Mhm.
Like, he was before Briscoe and them. Like, he was on the Carter 2, and he
Yeah.
was on there as Lil Wayne's artist.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of, like I said, 7 songs, quick 23 minutes. Now, this right here, warm up music. I can actually, if I want to go past 15 minutes of a warm up on the rower, I would put this on there and let it
Yeah.
ride all the way through for warm
Yeah.
up music. So
Yeah, it's definitely a very good project, very good vibes. Uh, I played in the car. Like I listened to it in the headphones at the house one day, but other than that, in the car to and from wherever I'm going,
yes, sir.
just like, damn, this is really good. This is really good, and it was expected. It was expected. He has if you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, then you kind of have to be a fan of Baby Keem in a sense. They have like a similar sound to each other's, similar flow.
Yeah.
I don't know who got it from who. I'm pretty sure he may have got it from K Dot, but man, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Mhm. So let me ask you a question.
Mhm.
How do you feel about when art mimics life, like real life?
Give me an example. So you mean like when you see something in a movie and or you see something in life and it's translated to a movie
So
or
when you
art in
watch
general?
something, right, that
Mhm.
is so like so spot on, but ahead of its time a little bit.
Mhm.
And then in the future, you see something, you're like, I saw that in a movie once, but I'm not watching a movie. I'm watching the news.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Mhm.
So there was a movie back in the days starring Denzel Washington and Bruce Willis.
What movie was that?
The movie was called The Siege. Now I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis, right? It's not gonna be
Mhm.
perfect, but it's gonna be quick and to where you'll know exactly like where I'm trying to get to with this, right? The Siege takes place in New York City.
Mhm.
There have been bomb threats, bomb explosions, terrorist activity in New York City.
Okay.
Denzel Washington plays an FBI agent who was investigating the terrorist moves. But then it got to the point where they felt that it was out of hand, the government, and the president evoked martial law into New York City. And when you do that, you're basically putting the one in charge being the military. That's where Bruce Willis comes in. He plays like a general who's in charge of this whole, martial law in the city stuff. And you start to watch the movie and you start to see how things are getting out of hand really quick. So you start to see where the government and the army and the FBI, they start to do this. Because now you got the military doing military tactics that don't necessarily follow the everyday laws that you see in a major city.
Okay.
So Denzel Washington at one point in the movie starts to oppose what's going on, and now he starts to like almost kind of, put them in a position to where now it looks like it's one side against the other. Sound familiar?
Sounds like the climate in the United States right now.
Exactly. So I always find it crazy because, like I said, when you watch a movie, and I saw that movie, I've watched that movie plenty of times as a kid. I've seen that movie as an adult. It's still a great movie. The Siege, great movie. But watching it now, and man, it's such a different climate. It's such a different climate, and it's like, holy moly! Like this goddamn this movie warned us about what could happen if you put the wrong people in charge, if you make bad calls that can affect people, regular everyday people, the 9-to-5 workers, people walking in the street. Like, look what happens. So I find it crazy how, like, sometimes you can watch it and you're like, art mimics life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It goes hand in hand together, and it's so crazy. And you watch a movie where you get like, it's the military against one of the alphabet boys. Now it's you got alphabet boys against the regular everyday law enforcement that don't want to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I just wish that as a people, like, we're able to get our own alphabet boys. When we don't like something, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't happening.
Like when I don't like something and I feel like you breaking the law, I should be able to call me an alphabet boy. But I ain't gonna call ICE. I ain't gonna call FBI, CIA, DEA. I ain't calling none of them. I'm calling the BGs.
Who was the BGs?
This is the part where I tell you that this podcast is intended for adults only. I'm telling you right now, I'm calling the BGs. The BGs are the booty goons. That's what I'm calling.
The booty goons.
The booty goons, okay? Hey, you can thank Ray J for that one. You can thank Ray J for that one. Ray J came up with that phrase, and I'm using it now. That's my kind of alphabet boys, the booty goons.
Oh man.
And it's a double entendre, huh? How you like that one? How you like that one? Bro, but bro, like, the reason why I gotta be so stupid with this shit, right? Because it's like, I can't call the police, because the police ain't gonna do nothing. I can't ask the government to take some accountability, because they're not gonna do it.
They not even finna
so
take
you
your
gotta
call.
Call the booty goons. You call the booty goons, and I guarantee they'll stop. I guarantee this shit'll stop. I promise you. Let me get one booty goon on an ICE agent that killed somebody. I promise you they won't do it again. And I ain't had to kill him.
Yeah.
Think about it.
That sound like what was it, The Godfather of Harlem? I don't know if you ever took a look at that.
Oh man, I don't even want to say you can say his name. I don't want to even say that character's name.
I forgot what his name was. What was it? What was it? Big Blow? Big something.
BD Johnson or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you know what.
The original booty goon.
You know what? This whole conversation. This whole conversation.
I got the booty goons on standby.
But yeah, so
Mhm,
uh, you know, I went off into a comedic, story,
mhm,
but real talk, it's crazy to watch certain things, and it, like I said, it mimics life.
mhm,
Like when they were talking about that, I think it was a Korean movie that they did like
mhm.
some years back that was talking
About
about
what?
a COVID type pandemic,
A
and then we
Korean
had the
movie?
COVID happen.
Mm,
It was like, it was a Korean movie, I believe. That was it was about a man-made virus,
mm,
and it shut down the world, and
mm.
it ended up
Only,
happening.
only movie I remember like that was Outbreak.
No, it
With the
wasn't
monkey.
American. It was a foreign movie.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, I remember Outbreak. Outbreak was an American movie, but
mm,
no, man, like when art mimics life, man, it's crazy to me. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Sometimes when you're looking at it, you're like I said, when I see what the today's climate, I saw that in the siege. I saw that
Mm,
in the siege, just like that.
and, and you said as a kid, so that movie was well over 25, 30 years ago.
That movie was made in the 90s.
Mm,
Denzel Washington might have been in his late 20s, early 30s, maybe.
yeah.
And yeah, man, like you're
Mm.
watching and you're like, man, well, art mimics life. So, have you ever watched something that maybe you ended up seeing like the news?
The Simpsons. They're always right.
Now you're on to something. That this is true. This is true.
The Simpsons, man, they always got something going on. I don't know. I've seen the different conspiracies on it and everything, but I can't really speak on it because I'm not sure on if there are like pre-planned events that they kind of try to give us little signs and warnings about. Like for example, the
Yeah.
conspiracy about the 9/11 thing that was on the episode of The Simpsons. It was like Bart had a magazine or something, and then it was like a big nine on it, and the Twin Towers were next to it. 9/11. So
Yeah.
art can mimic life, or
Yeah.
maybe they have a way of trying to put certain things out there that we speak on the government, we speak on people in control. They're always 10, 15, 20 steps ahead. They know it's going to happen long before we know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's TV shows, there's movies. I can't think of it like besides maybe like the Matrix with like technology futuristic, or Terminator or something like that, where AI and robots and stuff like that or whatever. But
Terminator was about artificial
Mhm.
intelligence.
So it's a few things, but sometimes I feel like maybe it's just a person's idea. They create a piece of art on it, and someone in real life says, "You know what? Let's make this happen for real."
It's and what okay, so I want to say this was back in how long ago it was. I had got this apartment, right?
Mhm,
And for one of my, decorations on one of the walls in my apartment, when you walk in and put the keys up,
mhm.
that wall, I wanted that wall plastered with, I don't know if you ever heard of the magazine, The New Yorker.
The New Yorker. I'm not familiar with that one.
So there's a magazine called The New Yorker. They're famous. They're famous because
Mhm.
they have awesome, edgy articles. It's kind of like what's wrong is wrong. Like they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna write about it, and the
Okay.
covers are so like you know magical because all the art covers,
Mhm.
all the magazine covers, they're done with an artist, an illustrator. So it's
Okay.
not like
Mhm.
you could take a picture of somebody and it's Time magazine. No,
Yeah, I was gonna say
every
mhm,
cover of the New Yorker every month for the last since our grandparents were fucking babies.
mhm.
Every cover was done by an illustrator, and it was something that symbolized and meant something.
Now that you say that, I think I remember seeing that a couple times, like even in a couple movies or something where they had like the hand drawn like cartoon artists or whatever, like they're sketching out
Yeah,
whatever that timeline or headline is for that article.
yeah. The New Yorker
Mhm.
strictly only does illustrators to do the covers. No
Mhm.
pictures, no none of that. And one of the New Yorker covers, because I ended up going on their website. I went to their
Mhm.
gallery and I was able to print out all the some of my favorites, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Did you know that the New Yorker predicted in one of their magazine covers that Donald Trump becomes president and beats out Kanye West?
And how long ago was this?
This was before Kanye
Mhm.
West jumped into the first Trump election.
Interesting.
It was the first or the second one, whatever, but it was before Donald
Mhm.
Trump was actually president.
Yeah.
It was a cover, it was a cartoon illustration of
Mhm.
Trump winning and beating Kanye West.
It's crazy.
Bro, let me tell you, when art mimics life, man,
Mhm.
sometimes it can be a little freaky. Like
Yeah.
you just said about The Simpsons, that's a little freaky sometimes.
Mhm.
You know, when
Yeah.
you watch that, you're like, dude, what am I in the Truman Show? Like, is everything scripted?
You're
Like,
right.
am I led to believe that this is a reality, but it's kind of planned?
Andre 3000 did say something from what was the movie? He said that the whole world is a stage. We're all just actors and have our parts.
Yeah,
Maybe there is somebody behind the curtains directing everything.
he also thinks he can play the flute. So
Hey, you watch your mouth.
I would take what he
What was
says
it?
with a grain of salt.
The Blue Sun album was the best album ever produced.
You keep going in and out of my headphones. I can't. I'm not getting it.
You have to get you some new ones, buddy. I see what he was trying to do, man. You know, he got tired of rapping and
Spoiled Milk. Shut the hell up. Spoiled Milk. That album was terrible.
I like to
You know
think
how
that it
I
was
know that's just terrible? I'm
almond
not
milk.
a flute enthusiast, but I'm watching videos of actual jazz musicians saying it's not good. You got people booing him. I forgot. I sent you that video too, didn't I? You got people booing this dude because he jumped into a jazz concert where jazz lovers go hear jazz.
He was testing out his skills,
And
man.
he played the flute in front of all the people, and everybody was like, what the fuck is this? And these are jazz enthusiasts. Now, I love jazz. And at least, like I said, I'm not a flute specialist. I don't know how to play the flute, but I know when he plays, it don't sound good to me. I don't know how to play the guitar either. But when Prince fucking hits a damn solo on the guitar, that shit sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I see what he was trying to do, though.
Just shut the hell up.
I think it was a good album.
Yeah, I bet.
You could little spin-off from hip hop.
You know how I know you don't like that album?
Don't tell me the name of a song. I can name one song.
One.
It was a song called Out in Hawaii or some shit like that, or Night in Hawaii. Pussy Queen something. I don't know if we can say that. Can we say that?
Sound like you're making up all this stuff up. You know what?
Matter of fact, let's go to the album.
You know
right
when
now.
you say that this album is good and you start naming all these buffoonery songs?
New Blue Sun.
I just feel like you should have
That Night in Hawaii when I turned into a panther. That was one. What was the pussy song at? Yeah, the pussy something.
You know?
Yeah, okay. I don't see the pussy one.
You know, the next time you play that album at a party that hopefully I'm at, I hope this is the reaction you get.
Dude, man.
And then I'm gonna slide in and say this is a joke, right? Where's the real music? Where's the
Well, I mean, if I want to go on Aaron Rodgers dark retreat, ayahuasca kind of trip, I think I might put that on. It's very relaxing, very meditative.
Art is subjective.
Art is subjective. That's right.
That particular music right there you're talking about is spoiled milk.
Oh man.
I ain't rocking with it. If I'm gonna go on a retreat, a darkness retreat, or whatever the hell Aaron Rodgers does, I'm listening to lo-fi music. Man, fuck that. I'm listening to Sade before I listen to this guy play around with a flute. Like, get out of here. Like, nah, man. Nah. Can you imagine if Prince said, hey, I'm gonna make a guitar album and not know how to play the guitar, Prince wouldn't do that. You know why?
Right.
Because he's not overrated. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
ooh.
It's what
Are you
happens
saying
when
Andre 3000 3 stacks is overrated?
yes, yes,
Wow.
yes.
Some people consider him one of the best, man.
Okay, you ready? I got you, bro. I got you.
Give it to me. Pause.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to sit back, fasten your safety belts, put your food trays upright. I'm gonna make this very clear. Phenomenal rapper, phenomenal. What he did with Organized Noise and Big Boy and that whole collective, that whole it started off as Aquemini Records. Then it went off into other things, but that whole Aquemini crew, Organized Noise, Sleepy Brown and them, Rico, like that whole conglomerate, along with Goody Mob, the Dungeon Family,
Dungeon Fam.
iconic sounds. Now, he was able, he being Mr. Three Stacks, he was able to do a separate, quote unquote, double album, Outcast double album, but it was separate, where one side was Big Boy, one side was Andre.
The Love Below.
Andre rapped, I think maybe once or twice on the Love Below.
Big Boy.
I think he rapped once or twice on the Love Below. And it might have been one verse each. Like it wasn't even that much, but the rest was kind of like alternative, right? Okay. For years after that, everybody said, when are we gonna get an Andre album? Solo album, solo album, solo album, right? Why everybody kept saying that? Because he kept jumping on somebody's remix. He kept jumping on songs that were already done, structured songs. You know what the subject matter is, everything. You went on a completed song as a feature and murdered it 9 times out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. He murdered the feature. But you can't trick me that easy. You can't. You can't. Sorry. You gotta do way more to trick than to make me fall for that. Since then, Big Boy's dropped I don't know how many solo albums. Okay. And I'm always gonna give credit to the person that tried as opposed to the person who gives these bullshit ass interviews and says, I don't want to rap in my 40s and 50s. That's not cool. But yeah, you still continue to hear him jump on people's songs. He was on the Kanye album. He was on the Donda album. He was
the
on
Life of the Party or something like that.
He was on Killer Mike's album with Future.
Yeah.
Great song. It even won a Grammy. But I have yet, you talk about, oh, I don't want to rap, I beat this, cool. But yet, I don't think you can make a good solo album by yourself. I don't think you can. Not a hip hop album. Alternative, sure. Flutes, sure. Whatever else you want to fucking play next, get the fucking harmonica and make a harmonica album. But with that being said, I'm talking about from a standpoint of the sports, hip hop, the sports. This man cannot make a solo hip hop album. I don't think so. I don't.
And that was your dash of color. I appreciate that. And I do see where you're coming from. I can agree with that. So until he gives you an actual full hip hop album with him, even if it's 7 songs, you don't want to hear nothing about being the greatest or one of the greatest.
Hey, there's a guy named Pusha T.
Ooh.
He was part of a rap duo that was cut short prematurely. Thrived as a solo artist. Like you said, 7 tracks is all you need, right? He did put out an album called Daytona. Chef's Kiss. Put out an album with his brother now that's pretty fucking phenomenal. And you mean to tell me that this guy that everybody holds as possibly a top 5 MC of all time can't drop one project this entire time by himself? I don't think he can. That's just me. I can hear you on the Walk It Out remix and kill it. I can hear you on the Throw Some D's remix and kill it. I can hear you on all these remixes and all
Mm,
these features
but he
because
can't
those
mix
songs
up
are
the
already
song.
made.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. All right, I digress. Sip your tea, man. Thank you for your dash of color on that. Eh.
A little, no, that was more like salt. Little
Little dash of salt.
little dash of salt on that one. Sorry, I'm sorry. You know, art is subjective.
Mm,
You like what you like. I don't like the urban myth behind him. I don't like it. It's
mm,
an urban
yeah.
myth. So,
Mm,
oh man, if he drop an album, oh my god, but he doesn't because I don't think he
mm.
can. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's in him.
Well, especially probably not anymore. Maybe back then when he was a little hotter before he started going into all his changes and everything. Maybe he could have released his own album.
Could Let me ask you something. When you
Mm,
hear Scientists and Engineers by Killer
mm,
Mike,
mm,
Three Stacks, and Future, beautiful, perfect song.
mm,
Perfect. I don't know if people understand that song has no hook.
mm,
I don't know if people like paid attention to that. It has no hook.
yeah.
And it's literally I'ma live forever.
Mm,
Boom. Killer Mike. No, excuse me. It was Three Stacks first, Future, and then Killer Mike.
yo, mhm,
No hook. Unless you want to call I'ma live forever a hook. It's not.
yeah.
It's more like a bridge.
Mm,
But it's a phenomenal song, but it's Killer Mike's song.
right.
Also, you throw Future in there, who's part of the Dungeon family, believe it or not.
Yeah, I know. He's called it out.
So you got two guys who do solo projects or whatever, or done their own projects.
Mm,
Now this is Killer Mike's song, and you heard what Andre was able to do on that song. But
mm,
can he make Scientists and Engineers by himself? I don't think so. I don't.
yeah.
I really,
I
really
get
don't.
that. I get that.
All right. So with that being said, my guy, sorry for
Mm,
my rants.
nah, man.
I have no more
Appreciate.
flight. I have no
I'm
more
pretty
flight
sure the
announcements.
dashes appreciate your take on that,
I have no
and
more
I'm
flight
pretty sure
announcements,
some will
sir.
agree with you. Mhm.
Uh,
What kind of announcement?
no, I have no more flight announcements for now.
Oh, you
But
don't have
just
any
know
more.
when you hear that, I'm getting ready to go in. Just know that. If you don't hear the flight bell,
Mm,
I'm just sipping my tea, relaxing. I'm good. I'm good.
feed up.
I'm good. But when that bell comes on, this cup comes this cup coming down,
Mm,
and I'm locking in
yeah.
with your Andre Three Stacks fluke bullshit.
Oh man. All right.
All
I
right.
got a little something for you. I want to speak on something that I picked up.
What you got? A bouquet of
That,
flowers for me?
that yeah, it's in the mail.
Edible arrangements?
Oh man, I thought you liked roses.
I love roses when they're dead. Oh, my bad.
Still, still a beautiful sight to some people, and I'm sure some goth or emo people
That's what I'm
appreciate
missing
some
in my life. A gothic
black.
chick. Like that chick from WWE, like Rhea Ripley. I need like a gothic looking chick. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking with grease. I like it.
Hot grease.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir. So what's
Yeah,
the
man.
announcement?
So we're both artists in our own rights, right? We have a few projects that we're working on ourselves. I'm into the sculpting. I'm into painting. I'm into creation, music. Like I dibble and dabble in pretty much just about anything that catches my interest. Um, and you know, you have your shirts and things that you're doing.
No, I just like to play
Your
with Legos.
your what is it called? The images that you create, beautiful images that you come up with.
No, I just play
Um,
with Legos. That's all I do.
they play no damn Lego.
I play with Legos and I
You
play
are a Lego.
Tetris. Two of the same thing. I play with Legos and I play Tetris.
Anyways,
I'm not an
but yeah,
artist.
man, as artists, we have a lot of artists have their doubts about things. A lot of artists they don't, they have great ideas but kind of I guess, procrastinate on putting things out, not knowing if it'll do well or not.
Yeah.
I picked up something from a very, very inspirational person.
Okay.
Um,
Person that you
dude,
know?
no, it's not someone that I know personally, but I
Okay.
do know of him. I'm gonna just pull it up real quick. Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin.
Yes. Yes. You're great. I keep this puppy right here. Go ahead, sir.
Rick Rubin, man.
Go ahead, sir.
The creative act, a way of being. This is I've only got a few pages in. I picked it up a few days ago. Man, the guy he's on to something. Like he already has like this aura and mystique about him. Like he's everywhere with no shoes on. He has the beard. You know, looks like maybe like a old school hippie or something like that.
Yeah.
But man, he put out a very good project with this book. It's very inspiring. It's very inspiring, and I've already, been pushing myself to start getting into like working, doing the things that I want to do with the sculpting and the art and things, getting those manifested. But this book definitely is. If anybody out there is a inspiring artist, I would suggest that they pick up this book. He's not paying me to say this, obviously. And this was actually recommended by Kid Icarus. But I love it. I love it. I highlighted a couple things in here from the start of the book. Like he got some gems like from page 1. Creativity is not a rare ability. It is not difficult to access. Creativity is a fundamental aspect of being human. It is our birthright. So anybody that wants to create something, just do it. Just do it. He it's like a art Bible or something, an artistic Bible. As and people that do read or believe, heard of whatever of the Bible, they say that the passages connect. These passages connect very, very well. You can go down a couple pages, and he got another line that says, where is it? 1 second. What you make doesn't have to be witnessed, recorded, sold, or encased in glass for it to be a work of art. I'm like, just
A
do it. Just
freaking
do it.
man.
Just do it. Is it just do it,
Amen.
man? So that's my take with the creative inspiration, man. That book is very inspiring. I'm gonna dive into it again some more tonight.
Excellent.
Usually, some books I kind of pick up, I read through them a little bit. Some I finish, some I don't. This is definitely one that is gonna get finished. It's hitting home with what I'm trying to do, what I am doing with art. The podcast is another one of our art forms. I love it, man. I love it. It was I appreciate you, kid, for the recommendation. This is definitely a must read.
So I guess we have another announcement to make.
Mm,
I guess, right?
go for
Dash of Color Book Club. There we go.
it.
We already started. You got the next book. The next book is going to be your recommendation, and we're going to have to read this stuff and
Yeah.
talk to each other about what exactly we're taking from these pages.
Mhm.
So, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
this is
That's
definitely
good.
something that I would read and read again
That's good.
and pass down to my son. My son is into art. He loves drawing. He loves to, come up with little things and everything. This is something that I would definitely hold on to him just in case he, wants to be inspired some kind of way in the future to make art or whatever. Like I can give him a couple, motivational points and tips, but this is definitely a book that I'll point him in a direction in.
Awesome. Awesome. Yes, that book is amazing. I'm going to be taking flight next week.
Mhm.
That book will be in my backpack
Yeah.
as I read it on the plane with some lo-fi music.
Mhm.
I love this book. This book is amazing. And I'm glad you're reading it.
It's very good. It's
It
very
gives
good.
you such a different perspective on life as
Mhm.
on top of the creation process.
Yeah.
Because one thing he does very well is he breaks down, like he'll even break down, like
How things in life and the nature.
he'll break down like
Mhm.
if you stumble on something, right? If you're
Mhm.
stuck on something, you got writer's block, you got whatever, don't fight it.
Mhm.
Fall back, regroup, clear your mind a little bit. Matter of fact, stop doing it as a whole and go
Yeah.
like refresh, like hit a reset button. Go
Mhm.
like listen to music, go do something,
Yeah.
and then come back to it. And he even
I think I
says,
highlighted something in there about that.
even when you stumble on something, that's part of the creation process.
Mhm.
Don't fight it. Just flow with it. Okay, you don't have it right now. It's fine.
Right.
Gather your thoughts, step back a little bit, hit a little reset button, take a 15 or 20. After that, come back to it. You might have a complete fresh take now, as
Yeah.
opposed to staring at something that you've been designing and you're just not happy with it. I'm guilty of that.
Mhm.
You know, when I'm putting together my little Legos,
Mhm.
when I'm designing something, you know, before I started reading this book, I would do that where I would like have something up on the laptop and I'm just like stuck. I'm like, man, it's missing something. It's just not right. I'm not happy with it. It's okay. And instead of removing myself from the situation and maybe regrouping, I literally
Yeah.
will sit in front of this laptop until it comes to my brain eventually.
Mhm.
And it's like, it makes me more frustrated. And then at the end result, I don't end up finishing the design until probably the next day
Yeah.
because I had time to go to sleep, maybe watch something, get my mind completely off of it. So instead of forcing my way into it, it's like, okay, you know what? I'm not getting it right now. I'm at a crossroad. Let me get up.
Mhm.
Let me hit a reset button. Let me go snack on some fruits or something, you know, drink some tea, sit down and watch something. He likes to preach. Do something completely different from what you're doing at that moment
Right.
just
Mhm.
to kind of throw you off a little bit. And then you might have a complete different perspective. You might watch something that gives you an idea, because that's another thing he talks about, Rick Rubin talks about in this book. You get an idea from any and everywhere. Like the world
Mhm.
is the oyster.
Yeah.
And you could just pick so I could
We're antennas, and the information will be downloaded into us one way or another,
yeah. So it's like
especially any
I
perspective.
could sit in front of a laptop and design something, be stuck on something. You know what? Let me go outside, get some fresh air, put some headphones on, listen to some music. And at that moment, I could easily look around and just be inspired by a bird flying by, be inspired by the weather, be inspired by something where it's like, oh, I got a complete fresh take now on what I was working on,
Right.
as opposed to forcing it. You never want to force it. Never. You got to go with the creative process, not fight the creative process. So
Mhm.
excellent book, man. Excellent book. I love Rick
Yeah.
Rubin.
Yeah, it's definitely a good read, man. Definitely a good read.
I'm glad you picked it up, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Dash Your Color Book Club. Oprah, watch out.
You get a dash. You get a dash. Everybody gets a dash.
But you know what our dash is going to be, right?
Who was that?
It's going to be like a grenade Nickelodeon slime. And we come out,
Uh,
right? We're both the hosts. Hey, you get it there. Just smack
just,
people with paint, with,
just slop.
with slime. You get a dash. You get a dash. Well, that was it for this episode. If you like it, please hit the like button. If you don't like it, go to hell. Also, we'll be putting out episodes weekly, once a week, via YouTube. And
Mm,
other than that, I got nothing to plug in right now. I don't have nothing to promote to you. Gabagoo, do you have anything to promote to us?
Not at the moment.
There you go. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in on this fine broadcast. This is Dash Your Color. I am Kid Icarus, alongside my host, Gabagoo.
Gabba goo.
There we go. And you guys have a beautiful week. Other than that, remember, art is subjective.